Odell is now a Brown. Is Baker Mayfield a top 5 fantasy QB in 2019? The last 2 months, I've been talking about how the number 1 wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns might not even be on their roster yet.
And real quickly, I see one of the comments here. JW is talking about the Browns winning the championship. Honestly, I don't think it's that crazy. I think the Browns have they have such a good team, E-Town. I think E-Town called him crazy. I think he's calling him crazy. Maybe he's calling me crazy for my Todd Gurley stuff. No Todd Gurley. No Todd Gurley.
Oh, here we go.
No Todd Gurley. But the Browns are going to be like the Rams. They're going to be one of the most aggressive aerial attacks in the entire league, and they're not done. All these teams are not done yet. The NFL draft.
Yeah, we haven't even opened for business.
I know.
As far as the NFL,
if Baker Mayfield had got Antonio Brown, he would be a top 5 taken quarterback. Something I'm predicting he will be in 2019. Now, act now. Go get Baker Mayfield. He might be in that 5 to 7 range, but go get him in Dynasty. And JW is saying 30 plus TDs. I agree. I think that's a low estimate to me. I think in this scheme it could easily be 33 plus, and then throw in some rushing touchdowns. I mean, that's a monster year for a guy that people are by default letting fall into that 10, 11, 12 range. But like Mahomes last year, who I might remind everybody was my number 1 bold prediction last year, Pat Mahomes, written before the season even ended, heading into the year, before he's even anointed the starter. I see him as a very poor version of Pat Mahomes in 2019.
You keep talking about him, it might just happen, man.
Yeah.
Now they have Odell Beckham Jr. This team is a Super Bowl contending team right now in 2019. Baker Mayfield, not only do I have him in my top 5 after this move, he was in my top 5 to 7, which was a bold ranking at the time, months ago. But right now, he's everybody's favorite top 5 QB, and for good reason. Buy into it. This Cleveland Browns offense is going to be one of the most aggressive offenses in the entire NFL right out of the gate. Landry, Njoku, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt when he gets back. This offense is going to be so hard to contain. Making fun of the Cleveland Brown fans and making fun of the Cleveland Browns, that's over. Woo! That era is over. Welcome to the new era of winning and some exciting football in Cleveland. 5 quarterbacks moving forward for 2019, not just talking Dynasty, 2019, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and then you have, I think, a tie between Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield. Yes, in my top 4, maybe my top 3. And just like I predicted that Baker Mayfield may not even have his number 1 wide receiving option yet, when everybody was saying, how can they be a Super Bowl contender right out of the gate in 2019? I'm predicting this. The Houston Texans are going to add a huge, big-name player, whether it be LeVeon Bell, somebody like DK Metcalf, or another big-name wide receiver in this 2019 NFL draft class, or a running back, one of the big-name running backs. You will see Deshaun Watson's QB value go up, and him and Baker be neck and neck based on the moves I predict that Houston's going to now make. Oakland, the Houston Texans, and the Cleveland Browns, I think, are going to be aggressive in terms of how they continue to build their offense up. More NFL teams are going to get behind this aggressive approach, and I think NFL teams are going to change the way they deal with trading draft picks for elite talent once this Odell Beckham Jr. trade blows up in New York's face. It's a copycat league. You're going to see a lot of teams look at Oakland, who people are making fun of right now, saying that it's a black hole for Antonio Brown. Wait till Oakland does what Oakland's about to do. Oakland kicked all of this off by being aggressive and going after Antonio Brown. And Oakland is going to start looking really aggressive offensively heading into 2019. Mark my words, Oakland's not done yet. Oakland, like the Browns, are going to beef up their offense even further than they already have. Whether it is a DK Metcalf, whether it is a top-name rookie running back, or LeVeon Bell. LeVeon Bell is landing somewhere. I do predict that it's going to be Houston, or it's going to be maybe Oakland. The Eagles, I think, are the top landing spots for LeVeon Bell in the coming hours or days. Cleveland Browns, do not be shocked if the Cleveland Browns are in the Super Bowl in 2019.